Okay guys, so today we're going to create an easy cooking card inside of Adobe Illustrator. I call this one the kitchen pot. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and do new file, Pixelsworks, do create. And then I'm going to change my color. $115, $202, and $192. Okay. Get rid of my stroke here. Take my rectangle tool. It says to do to draw the rectangle, and then go to Effect, Stylize Round Corners. And do 30 pixels. And then do Object, Expand Appearance. And then I'm going to go grab, click off that. I'm going to go grab any color. Drag that across. And then take both of these and do that minus front that has that shape to it. And then it's going to take the rounded rectangle tool and create the sides here. I'm going to copy and paste that so that they match. And then I'm going to go grab the ellipses tool. And again, we're going to do that minus front where I can go grab any color. Go to my Pathfinder. Take my rounded rectangle tool. I'm going to use that for the lid. And then I'm going to go group these, or I can even unite them so that they look like that. And I can unite these. And that's just going to make them into one shape. There we go. And then we're going to create a mushroom. So I'm going to go take my ellipses tool, drag that out, change my color. It's going to be 191, 182, and 173. And then using my direct selection tool, I'm going to click on the first little part here, hold on my shift key, select my other anchor point, and then go down. And it's going to create that shape that we're wanting. And then I'm going to go get another ellipses, change my color to 216, 207, 198. Use my direct selection tool to select both of those sides and then round them down like a mushroom. I'm going to duplicate the shape and make it smaller. And then change the color to 154, 139, and 125. And then I'm going to do arrange, bring the front to get this in the front, make that a lot smaller. And that's going to create this mushroom for me. And then part 3, I'm going to create the olive. So that's going to be a little bitty. Going to group that, save it over here to the side for now. Ellipses. And it's going to be 159 and 166 and then 23. And then do another ellipses. And that one's going to be 129. 124 and 0. That did not come to the color that it's supposed to, so hold on, let me look. Sorry, 124. I was like, that does not look right. There we go. And it's going to go right there. There we go. So that is the olive. I'm going to group that, make it tiny. And then now we're going to go create a tomato. And that color is going to be 234, 50, and 79. And then I'm going to go make a thin oval with the color being, let's see, 143, 210, and 202. I'm going to go over to my convert anchor point tool and basically make a leaf out of that. And then copy paste. And paste it again. And there we go. Now I'm going to group that. Ta-da! I like it where it's kind of sticking up like that, but they did it where it's more on the actual tomato. Okay, and then we're going to go create a carrot. Ellipses tool. The color on that's going to be 241, 93, and 94. And then we're going to go to that direct selection tool. Hold down my shift key. This time we're going to go up. That's going to make that carrot shape. And then again with the thin ovals, we're going to do 96, 197, and 186. And I'm going to be able to zoom in to adjust them. Sometimes when they're so tiny, it won't let you adjust it until you're super zoomed. There we go. Click on that one and do arrange, bring to front, select those and group them. And then we're going to go make a beat. That color is going to be 234, 50, 79. And then I'm going to go get my direct selection tool. And then this time I'm going to go select all 3 of these bottom ones on this part of the sphere. And then go up. Let's see. That did not do what I wanted it to do, so hold on. So I'm going to go select the first 2 and go up a little bit. Let's see. So that's still not working, so hold on. Let's try this. I'm going to select 1, go outward a little bit and upwards. And then select this one, go outward a little bit, upwards. And then on this one, I'm going to go down a little bit. And then, there we go. Okay, so that's more of the beat that they're looking for. I used the anchor point tool to give it that point. Okay, so then with the polygon tool, I'm going to click on my workspace and do 3 corners. Okay. I'm going to do 231, 25, and 57 for the colors. Copy and paste. And then I'm going to click in arrange, bring that to the front, and let's see, for that, there's my beat. And then I'm going to create a leaf. So with this one, I'm going to get a blue oval. So my ellipses tool. And the first one is going to be 143, 210, and then 202. And I'm going to go to Effect, Distort and Transform, Roughen. We're going to do, let's see, this one has it set up for inches. We'll see what happens there. We're going to have smooth. Three inches. 10 there. Absolute. There we go. Even though it doesn't quite match there, that's what that's going to give us. So. I'm going to copy and paste that. And change for the second one is going to be 96, 197, and 186. Okay. Do object, expand the appearance on them. So when I try to adjust them, it doesn't mess up. And then we're going to go create our ladle. I'm going to check our time. Okay, cool. I can only record for 30 minutes at a time, so I want to make sure I don't go over. Okay, so then I'm going to do a ladle. And the coloring on that's going to be 159, 166, and 23. And then I'm going to go get a rectangle, go across. And we're going to do that minus front again. And then I'm going to go get a rectangle. That's the same color. And do effect, warp, wave. It's going to be horizontal. The bend is going to be 60%. And then click OK. Okay, I didn't do what I needed it to do, so let's try that again. Okay, effect, warp, wave. bend's going to be 60%. Let's see. Hold on. Because it wants us to rotate it. And then let's see if that actually is what happened. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you have to rotate it first or else it won't work. And then I'm going to do Object, Expand Appearance. And that's going to have our ladle. And group that. And then for our onion, and do an ellipses tool with the color being 216, 207, and 198. And then we're going to move around our anchor points to kind of try to fit that. And I'm going to do the anchor point tool on this one, and there we go. Oops. Okay. And then we're going to go do 3 narrow ovals. And the color on that one's going to be 159, 166, and 23. Group those. And then now we're going to mix up our vegetables to make it easier to maneuver. Group every vegetable separately. For example, all of that kind of stuff. After we grouped everything, place the vegetables in the pot as shown in the image below. Okay. So we're going to have our ladle. We're going to make that a lot bigger. There we go. And I'm going to do arrange, send it back on that so it kind of scoops in there. And then again, arrange, send it back. Okay. Copy and paste that one. I'm just moving all of this around and trying to make it all fit. Okay, so we have our pot, and then we're going to create our background with a circle, or we're going to do the rectangle tool. Circle. Let's see. That one's going to be 0, 142, and 127. And then I'm going to do arrange, send it back, and then do a rectangle tool. And then the color on that one's going to be 216, 207, and 198. And then I'm going to do arrange, send it back. And to finish the design off, we're going to create a few small circles in the transparency panel. Make their transparency soft light. So I'm going to go and create a couple of ellipses. And then, let's see. For me, that's the opacity, soft light. Okay. Something like that. And we're done.